Hello and welcome to Scary F Entertainment. I am your host Keith Campbell. Happy Black Friday. If you're going to go shopping today, please be careful because it is going to be extremely crazy out there. We are back today with another review of the Community tab horror movie polls. If you're new to this series, check out my Community tab on my YouTube channel and join in on the polls. Typically, they're all horror movie related, whether it's favorite horror movie character, things of that nature. So we're just going to jump right into it, going in chronological order, picking up where we left off in part 1. Also, part 1, there it is right there in the cards. Check it out. Join in on the fun. First poll is, what is your favorite Evil Dead movie? And I gave the options of the original Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and the 2013 remake Evil Dead. And at a whopping 58% out of 36 votes, we have the original Evil Dead. Coming in second is the 2013 remake. Third place, Evil Dead 2. And coming in last place is Army of Darkness. And if you can't tell by the movie poster next to me, Evil Dead and Bruce Campbell, one of my favorites. So this is a personal one for me, and I think the fans got it right. Coming in first place, the original Evil Dead. Fun fact, Sam Raimi, the director-creator of the Evil Dead, thought he made the scariest movie of all time. And during the screening of Evil Dead, the audience was hysterical laughing. They thought it was like a horror comedy. He got super upset. He decided to kind of make fun of himself and create Evil Dead 2, which is an exact replica of Evil Dead 1, except it's a funnier version. He was kind of making fun of himself based off of the feedback that he received in the movie theater. I don't know how true that is. I remember reading that online one day, and you know what they say about things you read off the internet. Anyway, remakes is a hard thing to do. If you're a horror fan, you know that most people do not want iconic movies such as Evil Dead remade. But I thought the director did a great job remaking the film. It was super gory. I only watched it one time because of how gory it was. I think I might rewatch it again just to check it out. But I don't know. It was one of those movies where I felt like I can only see this one time. Anyway, great poll. Love the results. Thank you for participating. And let's jump into the next one. I was promoting last week's found footage horror poll over on my TikTok. And Copperpot1941 suggested putting Quarantine on the next found footage list. So, like I said in the post, as you wish, and here we go. Another found footage movie poll. This time I gave the options of As Above, So Below, Quarantine, The Taking of Deborah Logan, and The Visit. This was a really tough one in my opinion. I didn't realize at the time that 2 of the movies were created by the same writer-director. I'm not going to say which 2, but if you know, let me know in the comments below. And at a whopping 69% out of 245 votes, M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit comes in first. Tied for second is As Above, So Below and Quarantine. And coming in last place, The Taking of Deborah Logan. And I personally do not agree with this movie poll. The Visit is a great movie. It is a really fun found footage film with an amazing twist. And obviously, if you are a fan of M. Night, you expect there to be a twist. So the whole time you're watching the movie, you're trying to figure out what the twist is going to be. And when it's finally revealed, it is pretty shocking if you didn't figure it out on your own. I think the next biggest twist by M. Night might be not putting a twist in a movie. This way, at the end, everyone's going to be super mad that there was no twist because they're going to be trying to figure out what's the twist. And the twist is there's no twist. Anyway, me personally, As Above, So Below is a fantastic movie. If you have not seen that movie, check it out right now. It is streaming on Hulu. If you have Hulu, you can watch it for free. I'm sure it's available other places as well, but I know for a fact it's on Hulu because I just revisited this film the other night with my older 2 kids, and they were absolutely terrified. If you are claustrophobic, you are going to hate this movie. I was tempted to add Rec, which is the Spanish movie Quarantine is based off of in this poll, but I figured that would be unfair to Quarantine. And The Taking of Deborah Logan, oh my God, how is that? Only 6%? Out of 245 people, only 6% voted for that. And that is a terrifying movie. Oof. And I believe now I want to rewatch The Visit. I've seen it twice already, but I think I'm due for round 3. Anyway, let's keep it moving. The next poll had to do with the last episode of The Walking Dead. Will we see Rick Grimes tonight in the finale of The Walking Dead, or just get a teaser after the credits? Who's excited about the final episode? Out of 25 votes, 60% of people said yes, 20% said no, and 20% said after credits. Technically, yes and after credits are both correct because, spoiler alert, the final episode had an after credits scene featuring Rick Grimes and Michonne. It shows that Rick Grimes has been with the CRM group this entire time, and he is trying to get back to his family. Super excited for the spinoff. Cannot wait for 2023. Let's keep it moving. The next poll is also regarding The Walking Dead. How do you feel about The Walking Dead series finale last night? And I just gave 4 different feelings: happiness, anger, surprised, or sadness. 23% happy, 9% angry, 8% surprised, and 60% had sadness in their hearts. And I agree with this poll. I was super sad. I was sad because the series was coming to an end and it's one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I was sad for other reasons that I'm not going to state in this video because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who has not seen it already. Thinking about it now is making me sad, so I'm going to move on to the next poll. But before I move on, I just want to thank everybody over at AMC for giving us 12 years of The Walking Dead. Thank you very much. I know a lot of people gave up on the show. I almost did myself, but I stuck through it. There goes my crazy dog. Next up, what is your favorite James Wan movie? Saw, Dead Silence, Insidious, or The Conjuring? And at 56% of the 36 votes, The Conjuring came in first place, Dead Silence in second, and tied for third or last is Saw and Insidious. And this is a super interesting result because I honestly thought Saw would be number 1 here, but I think Saw would be number 1 as a franchise opposed to just a movie. The Conjuring is a great film. It's based off of true events. It's super scary. But Saw, what an amazing franchise. I understand this was not asking about franchises. It was just asking about a movie, and I get it. Dead Silence, I'm happy that's in second place because that to me is a super underrated James Wan movie. It's starring Donnie Wahlberg. If you have not seen it, you need to stop what you're doing this weekend and watch Dead Silence. Come back and let me know in the comments what you thought of that movie. Insidious, tied for last also. I don't know about that either. Insidious is another great film from James Wan. Unfortunately, it only allows 4 items per poll. James Wan has a lot of other good movies, so I think I'm going to make a second James Wan poll and see how that does as well. Original It or the 2017 remake? 102 votes, 20% for the original, 80% for the 2017 remake, and I 100% agree with this poll. The remake is an actual horror movie. If you watch the 1990 TV miniseries now, it's almost laughable. If you grew up with it like I did, I appreciate it a lot more, but if you try to revisit that now in 2022, or if you've never seen it and it's your first time watching it, you are going to think it's absolute trash. I apologize for even saying that, but it is not a good series. I enjoyed the 2017 remake of it. I did not like Chapter 2, and I'm really looking forward to the prequel, Welcome to Derry, that's going to be coming to HBO Max in the near future. Good results. I agree with this poll. Let's keep it moving. And yesterday I did not do a poll because it was Thanksgiving. I just wanted to say Happy Thanksgiving. Oh no. Camera just died. Sorry about that. My camera just died, but what I wanted to say was I am extremely thankful for every single one of you. I am thankful for all of the participation in these movie polls, and I am thankful if you stuck around and watched this video all the way to the end. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next week. Peace.